All right, here we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tundra Fight School. My name is Tundra, and this is my game. So today I want to talk about the school and some of the equipment. So I'm going to give you guys a tour and just buzz through all this stuff really quick and show off some of the equipment that we've got going on. All right, so let's begin. All right, so this is the school. Let's start over here with the heavy bags. All right. There we go. All right, so this is my favorite heavy bag. It's nice and light and lively. It's got good response, like a visual response when you hit it. You can see that you hit it. So, remember, because we've got physics forearms, so you can elbow and push with your forearms. Anyway, heavy bags. Moving on. All right, next up, double end ball. All right, so these are nice. They vibrate like you would expect, and you can start working timing Joe with a little head movement. Really good piece of training equipment. Anyway, you get the idea. Double end ball. Next up, we've got hook and uppercut bag. You can work it like a heavy bag. But later, what I'm going to do is add lights, targets to hit, so that you can do reflex drills and patterns and stuff. So that's going to be really cool for like little mini games and whatnot. All right, next up we've got the speed bag. So this one I'm really proud of. This is really cool. Difficult to do. So I'm not very good at speed bag, by the way. I've spent more time on this speed bag, on this virtual speed bag, than I've ever spent on a real speed bag. But hopefully you get the idea. Oh, plus it's got this cool hand crank, and you can raise it up and down. Cool, speed bag. All right, moving on to Wing Chun dummy. So I did do a little bit of showing off of the Wing Chun dummy in one of the previous videos, but I don't think I had any audio in that video at all. So here's the Wing Chun dummy. It's a buried style. I'll probably add like another one that's a wall mount. Just they feel a little bit different, but they'll both be really good. So the arms move a little bit. The whole dummy rocks back and forth. So you can work some technique. Anyway, Wing Chun dummy. So this really showcases the forearms. So when you're using your technique, it requires forearms. Obviously, that's not going to work with floating hands. So really cool to have physics forearms for this one. All right, next up we've got, I don't know, I just call this pointy stick. It just points at you all the time. And so it's kind of cool to try to make sure that it doesn't ever hold that line on you. So you can push it off with a weapon, you can push it off with your forearm, you can pull it with a hook. You can even get your upper arm in there, transition back to your forearm, back to the weapon, back to the hook. It's just kind of cool to work. And then do a little bit of knife work as well. using it to hook, similar to the stick. Anyway, cool stuff. All right, let's turn some of these lights off for better performance. So here we've got Bob. You recognize Bob, of course. Bob is by far the best piece of training equipment in the school. So right now, even just static Bob, you can work him like a heavy bag or work technique, practice your lop sows and your pack sows and various other handwork patterns and things. But I don't have any AI for him at this time as of yet. But I do, you can activate him and put him in a mirror mode. All right, so when I lift my hand, he lifts his hands. So he just mirrors everything that I do. And so if I throw a punch, he throws a punch. And this is pretty good for, well, whether you're doing stick work or whether you're doing empty hand. It works really well if you've got two sticks. So, and in addition to that, we've got, so I can put him on a delay. So if I put him on a delay, then again, he's going to do everything that I do, but he's going to do it, in this case, 1.3 seconds later. So if I've got a drill that repeats itself, that's symmetrical, and repeats itself, like the 6-count drill, then that's pretty cool. So here, let me speed him up just a little bit. And just do a little bit of handwork. So in this case, I'm going to do like a 3-count defense, like a block check counter. And then I'll leave my hand out, and he can do the same thing to me. And then we get a cool little handwork drill. And you could change the count if you want. Make it more of a 2-count thing or even a 1-count thing. Anyway, you get the idea. So again, Bob's probably the most useful piece of training equipment in the gym so far. And he's only going to get better. If I can add AI to him, if we can put, other, maybe canned animations and things to give him a library of techniques, allow him to copy your moves and develop a whole set of, like a whole library of various moves that he can do, or even, get him to the point where he can, procedurally throw attacks and defenses. He's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, next up we've got ping pong. This I just added this real quick today just to see, how easy it would be to add something else. So this represents any number of different ideas for doing another piece of training equipment. So in this case, I just thought, hey, let's put ping pong in here and see how well it handles it. So the ping pong paddle is really just another weapon, just like all the other weapons in the game. And the other stuff they're just physics objects. You try to put the right weight in for the balls and the paddles and the right size for the table, and then suddenly you've got a ping pong game. Because the game is a general physics interaction game. So yeah, it should be able to do all kinds of stuff. And I'm hoping, that these pieces of equipment are just the start, and that eventually we'll get, warehouses full of different pieces of training equipment. Crazy stuff, not just classical, martial arts school type stuff, but anything you can think of that would be fun to interact with. reflex drills, timing drills, all kinds of cool things. Anyway, so that's my video for today. I'm just gonna keep playing a little bit of ping pong, but that's really all the equipment that I wanted to show off as of right now. And yeah, I'm hoping that it won't be too long before I can actually get something out that you guys can try. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you showing up and taking a look at my video. If you've got questions, comments, if you've got ideas for other pieces of training equipment that you'd like to see in the game, make sure that you let me know. It's not difficult to add a lot of this stuff. I just have to find a place to put it. So anyway, you guys take care. Be safe. We'll see you in the next video.